favorite card's the King of Hearts, yeah? But I'm honestly much more of a Joker. Ah. Welcome to my channel, now called Starlight Wizard instead of my old name, which was weird and kind of hard to say and stuff. So, as you just saw, that was my first trick for the camera. I obviously wasn't happy with it, but it was my first take. I had expected to have to do more takes, to have to really try, but after that first take, I stopped doing it as natural as I could. I noticed I was really tense in the parts that were about to move, so it was really obvious what I was about to do, even if the speed was good and the flash was fine and the technique was good. I mean, the technique was obviously bad because, my fingers were getting tense before they were moving. So that's something I need to pay attention to, but that's something I know now. Which is good. But I just wanted to put that up there because it was, it's not the first time I've ever tried magic on the camera, but the first time I've ever gone in to say I'm just going to do a trick for the camera. Because originally my idea was to do routines, because I thought, oh man, YouTube loves 10-minute routines. I'll just do a bunch of magic routines, Not put anything super personal in there, but nah, not so much happened. So hopefully a lot of these next coming up videos won't be so much like this. Like, it's really tough right now doing this all on my phone. Because I thought I could edit on this computer I have in my room, but lo and behold, if I load up the video editing software on there, the system crashes because it's an old computer and it needs to get updated, but it's a Mac and somehow it skipped an update or something, or it missed one. You know how Mac builds stuff, so eventually it becomes trash. Yes, this computer is one of those. Hey, it's a great computer. I love it. I mean, for what I use it for, it's great. But one program doesn't work, who cares? I've done so much more on that computer. I got so much more I can do. If I can't edit videos, it's not a big deal. But yeah, so besides that, today I watched a lot of Invictus and Grand Poo World 2. And what I did is I went through Just Cook's channel and watched his best of, and then I went to Barb's channel and watched his best of. Because it gives me two insights as somebody looking, because I want to create content around both of those games eventually with a little bit of insight and like not so much knowledge, because I don't really have a lot of knowledge, but like an outsider's perspective. Like, they've been building levels for a long time. They're like this tight-knit community. They all have opinions on stuff. Like, I just really like the game, and I like the concept of it, and I love the community. But I'm an outsider looking in, and I just have some things I want to say. Some things about level design specifically, because while I have never made a Mario level, I have actually built a whole system from the ground up that would allow platforming to be done. And I never was able to produce it because that cost money, but I did playtest the hell out of it. So, and I had kids playtesting it too. And if a little kid's having fun with your stuff, you're not too bad, So I have that sort of perspective looking in as somebody who truly loves the craft of video games. Not so much just Mario, or not so much just level design. I mean, I'm sure that they're all like that too. I'm not saying that they're not. I just think that another person's perspective on what I think is because I will definitely point out my favorite parts of the ROM hacks, but I want to do a three-parters on some different ROM hacks. I want to do Invictus, Grand Poo World 2, and Jump Half. Those are the three I'm looking at right now. And for what I'm gonna want to do is I want to do a history of, so I want to bring up, like how Just Cook kind of got his ideas, or who he is, give him like a whole little mini documentary sort of situation. And then after that, I want to do the top 10 best of, the top 10 best, how do I want to do it? Yeah, I want to do the top 10 best levels, and then I want to do the top 10 worst parts. Because I think that is specifically what I've noticed, especially with the first two games, Invictus and Grand Prix World 2, is that the levels themselves aren't whole pieces of garbage, but there are little parts where, since the whole game is good and they obviously know level design, that I think if you went to their little mistakes and you were like, okay, you see why this is a mistake, you could really teach. Because I think the games are perfect. I think they're friggin' perfect. I mean, besides Jump Half, which obviously has to have a lot of flaws, it's a monster of a game. It doesn't deserve the same sort of, you know, hell, it's a big ass game, you know. And yeah, there's other people making big ass stuff too. I saw a huge troll level today that I wanted to talk about too. Just Cook just put it up. So if this is me today, it was Just Cook's video yesterday. So it was great, dude. The ASM was amazing. Like, oh boy, the things they're doing, you know, if you're not knowledgeable, man. I really want to change this picture right here because it's like right in the frame and it's not exactly what I stand for. I got Stoned Yoshi here. I might switch it for. It's kind of what I stand for. I mean, what else do I got that I could even switch it for? I mean, not much, huh? I got the ones that I mean, let's be honest, I didn't accidentally print them out. But I was just in a bad place that night. You know, I just wanted. They weren't supposed to come out in color though. That was the big problem with it. You know, I was lonely and I wanted nice, happy faces looking at me. Hold on, I don't want to show them all to the camera because. You know, ugh. Nah, there's nothing here really. Yeah, you know, it's just stuff, you know, of women, girl characters. I don't know. It was lonely. I wish I could be Vegeta and Bulma. That'd be dope, but I can't, obviously. I mean, this one's black and white, but does the camera pick it up pretty good? I can't aim this thing. Gosh dang selfie sticks. I mean, yeah, it picks it up alright, yeah. But no, this color, yeah, this one's really good. Maybe I could just move this one up. Anyways, I'm just padding out runtime at the moment, if you guys can't tell, so please click off if you want to. Jeez, I'm just gonna be rambling some more now. Yeah, now that I got Mario out of the way, I did some magic. What was the other one? Anime. I'm talking about my pictures of pretty anime. Now, what else about anime could I talk about right now? Code Geass' new movie is coming out soon, or it already came out. And I'm super happy about that, because it's my favorite anime. Or it was, until Hunter x Hunter. Till, you know, Killua. I can't do this whole pointing thing with cameras. Till Hunter x Hunter took it. I haven't even finished Hunter x Hunter yet, dude. I haven't even finished it yet. I'm taking it slow. You know, it's gonna be good. Chopper, leave it on. You guys want to say hi to Chopper? Chopper! Meow. You see him? Oh, there he is. Hi. Mwah. Mwah. Such a good boy. Yeah, she is. What's up, Chopper? What's up, boy? Oh, let's get a good, long selfie stick going. Hey, fella, say hi to the camera. Look, say hi to the camera. Don't just say hi to me. Don't just say hi to me. Mwah. Such a good boy. He's such a good boy. You know, the other day, one of my friend's kids came home, and she'd gotten like student of the year or whatever, and she was like, I got it. And she was so happy, and she's like, you know, I was the last person to get it though, and I could tell she was kind of upset. Reminded me of a story of when I was in elementary school. We had the Junior Olympics thing, and there was a 1 mile run, and I ran the whole mile. I came in last, but everybody else who ran it stopped a whole bunch. I never stopped. So I told her, it doesn't matter if you come in last as long as you finish running. You know, and that's what I'm trying to do right now. Just finish running, you know. So I just gotta push through and pad out my runtime so the YouTube algorithm thinks that I'm posting pretty long content, pretty generally. And tomorrow I'll come back with more to actually say. Because if I have something to say, I can do a lot better. So if you're still around, go ahead and hit the subscribe and like. If you're not, good idea. Please come back next time.